relationships with students from different cultures. Good morning, pre-service teachers. We are your instructors, Madison, Olga, and Martha. I'm sure you know that relationships are powerful. Our one-to-one connections with each other is the foundation for change. And building relationships with students from different cultures is key in building a diverse classroom, which will achieve powerful and significant goals. So, how do educators encourage their learners to be proud of their heritage? Does anyone know? It is bringing multiculturalism into your classroom. First, we need to know what is multiculturalism. And since it is such a broad definition, we are going to narrow it down to multiculturalism in the classroom, your classroom, and how you, the future educators, can bring and build relationships with students from different cultures. Our goal for this seminar is to show you how to go about doing this when you start your first job as an educator. Well, let us tell you, pre-service teachers, multicultural education is a progressive approach for transforming education based on educational equality and social justice. The components required in educating a multicultural classroom is becoming a culturally responsive teacher. Now you're probably asking yourself, how can I do this? It is by culturally responsive teaching, which I'm sure you remembered. It is a pedagogy that recognizes the importance of including students' cultural references in all aspects of learning. First, as educators, you need to assess your own behavior. This means creating a culturally responsive classroom, being aware of your own actions, and be open-minded when interacting with students and their families, and even their communities. This will start building a positive, respectful relationship with students from diverse cultural backgrounds. Second, being proactive with multiculturalism. When it comes to learning about the different cultural backgrounds of the students in your classroom, it is important for you and your students to know about one another. This can be done by creating a fun, engaging activity, such as meet their classmates or classmate interviews, and for older students, classmate interview slideshow assignments. Include all cultures in your teaching. Content integration means using resources and texts from various cultures as a teaching tool. This means choosing a content that reflects the different cultures of your students. Lessons should incorporate multicultural information and approaches whenever possible. If a teacher continually references people from a specific cultural background or uses people of a particular nationality or ethnic background exclusively in class examples, students may feel as if their cultural background is being sidelined and can consequently feel disengaged from their learning. A good way to integrate multicultural education into the elementary school literature curriculum is to do a unit on a Cinderella story. The Cinderella story has been written and adapted in many different ways. Almost every culture has their own version of this story. By reading and studying different Cinderella stories, the class could chart the differences in the plots, main characters, and the goals the characters are trying to reach. With other older classes, the students can then dig deeper into the culture that each Cinderella story comes from and discover how the culture's beliefs are expressed through the story. Another approach would be that the class could talk about a different country every week. Then the students would also get the Cinderella book that was from the country they were discussing. Encouraging learners to be proud of their heritage. Celebrate the cultural diversity found in your own classroom. Let students be proud of their heritage and encourage them to share it with you and their peers. Students can sometimes feel pressured to dispose of their cultural norms, behaviors, and traditions to fit in with the prevalent social order. When this happens, it can create a significant disconnect between the culture of the student's school and community lives and can interfere with emotional growth and social development, frequently resulting in poor performance in social and academic domains. Providing opportunities for students to investigate unique facets is one effective way to help students gain a greater appreciation for their own culture. Groups can explore and work together on an activity about their national symbols. For instance, the American symbols are the flag, which symbolizes freedom and justice, and the bald eagle symbolizes freedom and power. They can create an iMovie or PowerPoint. Another activity is creating a digital poster on s'mores. Both ways, students can explore their heritage. What would be the learning outcomes? Hopefully, after this seminar, pre-service teachers will be able to have a much better understanding of multicultural identifications of your future students. You will gain the knowledge to be more culturally sensitive and obtain ways to communicate better, not only with your students, but as well as their families. I hope you will have the abilities to design your class settings based on all the different diversities to make everyone feel welcomed. By embracing multiculturalism, your classroom can, over time, become a more positive learning environment for all of your students, building relationships with students from different cultures. It all starts with you.